Yo, what's up everybody? Back out here on another walk. Got my dog Capri with me. And there was just a few things I want to talk about in today's video. One of them being, so I'm reading a new book. It's called Psycho-Cybernetics by Maxwell Maltz, I believe. It may be Maxwell Schultz. But yeah, I just started reading that book about a day ago. And I figured like, maybe I'll kind of, every time I read the book, each day I read the book, and every time I make one of these videos, I'll kind of give you guys one of the lessons that I learned from the book, and maybe that will help you guys out as it helps me out, and inspire you guys to start reading some more books of your own. But basically, a lot of what this book is about, I'm seeing is like the subconscious mind and kind of just reprogramming your mind and whatnot. So something I learned early from my first reading. He kind of talked about how basically your thoughts are what dictate your reality and dictate your life, and how by changing those thoughts, right, changing what he talks about and what he calls it is your self-image, right, changing the way you see yourself changes your life, and basically how you can be and do anything you want based off changing that self-image. So he kind of mentions how, like, if you see yourself, let's look at like school for an example. If you see yourself as someone who is bad at math, right, and just like, I don't get math isn't my thing, right, like I just don't have a brain for calculus or whatever, then naturally what you're going to end up doing is just looking for signs to prove your belief about yourself, right? So what can those signs be? Maybe you get like, a D or or you fail a math test, right? And you're like, see, I knew I wasn't good at math, Whereas there can be the other person who, and guys, I kind of did this myself in college, right? Because I used to be that guy who was like, I just don't get math isn't for me, And what I kind of did, and what he kind of talks about in the book, is you change the way you see yourself. So I looked at it like, I looked at everyone around me in the classroom, and I was like, well, we all got into the same university, right? So like, there's no one in here who's arguably smarter than I am. We're all on the same level. So if this guy next to me can get an A on this exam, there's no reason why I can't get an A on the exam, right? And I started thinking about it that way, and I created that self-image of someone who is good at math, who understands math, right? And just has to put in the work. And so that's one of the major lessons I took from the book. And it just goes to show how when you change your thoughts about yourself, your life changes, That can be applied to anything. I'm going to start talking a lot more about fitness on this channel, because that is, at the end of the day, like what I know best, and it's a major block of self-improvement. So I think the way I can help you guys most, at least right now, is by sharing everything I know about fitness and doing a lot more stuff with that, which I'll kind of share with you in the next few videos here. But I'm going to start making a lot more fitness related content. But I just wanted to share that. And like I said, I'm going to kind of continue to share more things that I learn as I'm reading this book. But I just want you guys to take that with you and think about how you talk to yourself and the kind of the self-images you've created about yourself, right? Because, and if you guys are still watching to this point, shout out to you, because I almost forgot to say this part, and this is like the most important part of the video. So shout out to you if you stuck around. But what I want to say is, like, wherever you are in your life right now and everything you have and whatever you've accomplished, it's simply because that's what you've thought you're capable of accomplishing. All right? So understand that, right? Like, you can't do anything without first believing in your mind that you can do it and creating that reality in your mind. So wherever you are right now, if you're unhappy with it, or if you're just not where you want to be, understand it's because you really don't believe in your subconscious mind that you're capable of achieving whatever it is you want to achieve. So you need to develop those beliefs first before you can go achieve them, all right? Because exactly where you are right now is exactly where you believed yourself to be. So shout out to you if you stuck around to this point in the video, because I think that's the most important thing I've said all day. Like I said, I'm going to start doing a lot more fitness related content coming up here in the next videos, so stick around for that. I got exciting things coming. I appreciate y'all for watching, and I'm gonna enjoy this. I'll catch y'all in the next one. All right, man. Peace.